Joe Frazier said if you haven't prepared or you've cheated on the preparation of the work, you get found out under the lights and in the ring. Now, Joe, if you're not familiar, is a famous boxer. And I think this is a great analogy because if you get into that boxing ring and you haven't trained, you haven't put in the work, you haven't prepared, pretty quickly you're going to find out from the other fighter that that's true. So when the bell goes off, that's where your reflexes kick in. And so what I want to encourage you to do, you've heard this saying before, is how you practice here is how you show up out there. Are you doing the necessary preparation that you need to be successful in the way that you want? So here's the reality. Before you go into that big meeting, as you're working on what are your systems, models, and resources, are you taking the time to be prepared so that when the bell goes off, your reflexes kick in? You know, one of the things that they say about scripts is that the reason it's important to use scripts, memorize scripts, personalize scripts, is that when we already know what we're going to say, we listen better. And I'm sure you found yourself in some situations sometimes where as you're listening to somebody talk, you're thinking about what your response is going to be instead of fully listening to what they're saying. When you're prepared in any of those conversations, your reflexes just kick in. Sometimes I use the analogy of it's like a CD going off in my head. I hear an objection, track 3 plays. I hear this comeback or this smokescreen, track 2 plays, whatever it is. So when the bell goes off, that's where your reflexes kick in. If there's anything that you need, please know I'm always here to serve.